Welcome to Fantasy Wizard. UEFA Champions League Matchday 6 is coming, so we have to prepare our fantasy teams for the upcoming fixture. At this moment, I'm going to represent you the best Limitless team for Matchday 6. As a fantasy player, I was always struggling to pick the best players for the latest rounds of UCL group stage, because there was always rotations from the top teams because they had guaranteed to be in the knockout stage. But fortunately to us, in the with the new format, there is important to reach the first, second, or third place. There is difference between them, so no team has guaranteed yet to be in the knockout stage from the spot. And I think there will not be huge rotations from the top teams, even they have top matches. For example, Atalanta is against Real Madrid, for example, Juventus is against Manchester City, Leverkusen is against Inter Milan, and Borussia Dortmund is against Barcelona. So there is no need to be rotation. Maybe there will be minor rotations, but in this video I'm going to cover that and avoid the players which fortunately will be rotated in a match day 6. So before I start any team selection, I want support from you, and subscribe my channel and like this video because it's very important for me, while it represents only single click for you. Okay, I'll start with the goalkeepers. The goalkeeper, I would pick Kelleher from Liverpool and Mainan from AC Milan. Liverpool is against Girona in away game. Despite the first place, they have to win against Girona because, as I have mentioned, there is the importance between and difference between first, second, and third place. So I think Liverpool will try to take first place at this stage because they are one of the best team so far in this campaign. And I think against Girona, who is not very good at this season, I think Liverpool will have to keep clean sheet and win match and take 18 points out of 18, and it will be so good for them. So I think Kelleher is the good pick because we does not we don't mention its price because it's limitless card possibly, and there is no importance of it. But Kelleher, we all know he's very good. He saved penalty from Kylian Mbappe against Real Madrid, and I think Alisson replacement as a Alisson replacement, he is very good. Next one is Mike Maignan from AC Milan, and I picked him in the recent match day 5. He conceded goals, but we all know his fixture. He's against Crvena Zvezda at home. We all know Zvezda is very good because they scored 5 goals against Stuttgart, and it was surprise for me. They scored 2 goals against Barcelona, of course, but I think this time Milan has to do some well and keep clean sheet, because if they want to reach top spots, they have not to concede goals. And Mainan is very good also, and maybe he takes man of the match against Zvezda. Who knows? He's good, and from Wednesday game, I think he's worth to pick. My defenders will be like this. My defensive line will start with Virgil van Dijk, and the Liverpool match against Girona is the first match of Tuesday game. So there will be revealed the starting lineup before deadline ends. So we can make some transfer or substitution if there will be minor rotation in Liverpool defensive line and Van Dijk will be absent. We can pick Joe Gomez or Trent Alexander-Arnold or Robertson instead of him. So I think or even another defender which we preferred. So Virgil van Dijk will be my pick at this moment, because I think Liverpool will not concede goal against Girona, and there will be another clean sheet for Arne Slot team and for Merseyside team. And the next one is Hakimi from PSG, and we all know there are huge problems for PSG in this campaign, and there is high probability they will not go in the knockout stage. But against Salzburg, I think PSG will be heavily favorites, because Salzburg is one of the worst team in this campaign right now, and Hakimi has good stats, and he is so efficient in the caliber of Salzburg team, and I think there is high probability of picking an assist or maybe score a goal just like against PSV. So at least I think PSG has not conceded goal against Salzburg if they want to make some result. So Hakimi is one of the must pick defender in the Limitless team. Next one is Kim, and the last two are from Arsenal, Saliba and Gabriel. I was thinking to double up from Bayern or Arsenal, or from Arsenal, but from the recent results, I think there is more less riskier, sorry, to pick Kim Min Jae and one Bayern defender and two Arsenal defender. The case of Bayern, they had not conceded goal for 8 straight matches, but this time they concede goal from Borussia Dortmund, they concede goal from Leverkusen, and double from Heidenheim. And I think Kim Min Jae will be less risky pick from Bayern, and the match against Shakhtar, I think they have to make some clean sheet. And the last two are William Saliba and Gabriel. At this moment, Gabriel misses match against Fulham, we all know, due to minor injury, but I think from Wednesday game he will be available for Arsenal. If not him, there are Timber, maybe Calafiori, if he is healthier. But I think Gabriel will be available for Wednesday game, and due to efficiency from the corners, I think Saliba and Gabriel both are good to pick. Matches against Monaco, we all know Monaco is not bad team at all. They have both 10 points out of 15, but this time I think Arsenal will be victorious, and Saliba and Gabriel will have good efficient in winning it. My midfield will be like this. I'll start with Mo Salah, which I think he's must pick because Liverpool has rest his team because match against Everton was postponed due to storm, so the weather condition was not very good, so they have recovered their energies, I think, and Mohamed Salah will be so dangerous from Liverpool against Girona. And I think in the Champions League he loves to score goals or grab an assist, and I think Mo Salah is must pick from Tuesday game. He will be my captain for 90%. So I think under the Limitless card, no importance of the cost, I think Salah will be so efficient for us. Next one is Saka from Arsenal, and I have explained why there is important match for Arsenal against Monaco, and I think they will be victorious. And Bukayo Saka loves to score goals or make assists in the Champions League. He at home matches he is very good, and so efficient. And in this campaign, or even in the season, Saka loves to score goals and grabs assists meanwhile, and both of them are so important for fantasy players. And I think this guy must pick against Shakhtar Donetsk, against Monaco, sorry. And I think Saka will be leader for Arsenal. And next one is Musiala from Bayern, and I think in the possible absence of Harry Kane, Jamal Musiala will be leader or in Bayern, and we all know Bayern needs to win this match against Shakhtar Donetsk, and I think they will. And Musiala will be for me first scorer. If someone asks me who will score from Bayern, I will ask Musiala, of course. The next one is Rafinha from Barcelona, because maybe Rafinha has not good match for fantasy players against Brest, but actually he did very well, and he was so dangerous. He scored also goals in La Liga match, and despite the fact he took only 2 points against Brest, I think against Borussia Dortmund he will be so decisive, and I think Rafinha will be good against Borussia Dortmund, and in my opinion this player is must pick. Next one is so controversial, and this one is Jude Bellingham. Real Madrid has match against Atalanta, and I think it's time to win. So who else? Maybe Vinicius will be out against Atalanta, but there are rumors of fast recovery, and maybe Vinny Jr. Will be in a starting lineup or available again match against Atalanta. But what about Jude Bellingham? He picked up minor injury against Girona, but scored a goal before he went out from the pitch. And Jude Bellingham has scored straight matches in La Liga, and I think there is possible goal against Atalanta. Of course, Atalanta has conceded only single goal in this campaign against Young Boys, but I think Real Madrid is Real Madrid, and they in the Champions League they have Miracle, and if not Mbappe and if not Vinny Jr., there will be Jude Bellingham for them, and my forwards will be like this. My forward line, I'll pick Jonathan David from Lille, and I could not imagine I would pick him under Limitless card, but there are so little option from the forwards in this match day 6, because some injuries, some are not in shape. For example, maybe Vinicius will be out, maybe there will be absence of Hurricane, and no form of Gyökeres, and Sporting lost all matches without Ruben Amorim. So we don't know what happens at this stage. Girassi has match against Barcelona, and then maybe he struggles to score a goal. Holland in big matches he always loses himself, and the match is against Juventus, and I don't want to risk. But Jonathan David always scores goal, and match against Sturm Graz Lille has good opportunity to pick up another important 3 points, and I think Jonathan David, who always kicks penalties, of course, is good to pick and worse to pick for match day 6. Next one is Griezmann from Atletico Madrid, and I had option to pick the player from Atletico, of course, and there will be option between Griezmann and Julian Alvarez, of course, who is also in a great shape, but at the caliber of Champions League, I think Griezmann is much more dangerous and maybe efficient, and I think Antoine Griezmann will be good pick for our fantasy team and good selection, because match against Slovan Bratislava, I think Atletico Madrid has to win, and who else but Antoine Griezmann will be a leader of Atletico, or maybe you can pick Julian Alvarez instead of him. How you think? It's your decision and it's your selection. And the last one will be Robert Lewandowski against his former team Borussia Dortmund. From Bayern, he loved to score against Borussia Dortmund, and I think this match will not be any different, because Barcelona needs to win, and I think Robert Lewandowski in a great shape. He has opportunity to score against former team. He did very well at Bayern, and I think he will from Barcelona, of course. This will be my latest. Of course, this is my latest preference for Limitless team. Maybe if there will be recoveries or if there will be some minor injuries, of course, I will have to explain it in the comment section and make some tips. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel and like this video, because as I mentioned, it's important for me. I wish you good luck, and hope you will share your opinion in the comment section with me, and discuss about some preferences and selections. Goodbye.